Welcome to the channel. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I'm so glad you've joined us today. Whether you're a new viewer or someone who has been with us for a while, thank you for being here. Today, we are going to talk about a question that's been on many minds, the role of incense in Buddhist practice. More specifically, we'll explore whether burning incense truly brings blessings from the Buddhas, or if there's a misunderstanding about how this sacred practice works. Incense has been used in religious rituals for centuries. It's commonly seen in Buddhist temples, and it often seems like an essential part of the practice. But is it really the incense itself that brings blessings, or is there something deeper at play? And more importantly, have we misunderstood the purpose of incense offerings all these years? By the end of this video, we'll not only clarify this age-old question, but also dive into the true meaning of incense offerings and how they can genuinely enrich your spiritual practice. The tradition of offering incense. Burning incense has been a common practice in many cultures, but in Buddhist tradition, it holds a special significance. We see it in every temple, smoke rising from incense sticks, filling the air with a fragrant aroma, as devotees bow in reverence to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. At first glance, it may appear that the more incense you burn, the more blessings you receive from the Buddhas. Some even go to great lengths, purchasing expensive incense sticks or burning multiple incense offerings, hoping for greater protection and favor from the divine. But is this the real meaning behind incense offerings? In traditional Buddhist thought, incense is not a mere material offering. It's a symbol, a representation of something much deeper. The true significance lies in the intention behind the act. Incense is meant to represent purity, as the smoke symbolizes the purification of our thoughts and actions. It is not the number of incense sticks burned, but the sincerity in the heart that makes the offering meaningful. Incense as a symbol of purification. The first misconception to address is the idea that burning incense is a transaction with the Buddhas. Many believe that by burning incense, they are directly purchasing divine protection or blessings. However, this view is quite far from the true Buddhist understanding. In Buddhist practice, incense is a symbol of purification. It represents our desire to purify our thoughts, actions, and intentions. The smoke rising from the incense symbolizes our offering of purity to the Buddhas. It is through this act of purification, true sincerity, that we invite blessings into our lives, not by paying for them with incense. This is a core misunderstanding that many practitioners face. It is not the quantity of incense that matters, but rather the quality of your intention. It's about the mindfulness you bring into the practice and the sincere wish to purify yourself and your surroundings. The true role of incense in Buddhist rituals. Let's take a deeper look at the role of incense in Buddhist rituals. When a devotee burns incense, it is not about asking the Buddhas for favors. Rather, it is about expressing respect and reverence. By offering incense, you acknowledge the purity of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and you align yourself with their wisdom and compassion. Incense offerings are a way to purify the environment and our own minds. Just as the smoke clears the air, the act of offering incense is meant to clear our hearts and minds of distractions, negative emotions, and desires. It's a reminder to come back to the present moment and focus on the intention of loving kindness and compassion, key elements of the Buddha's teachings. In this way, incense offerings are not a bargaining tool. They do not serve as a way to manipulate the Buddhas into granting us blessings. Instead, they are a form of self-cultivation, a method of purifying ourselves and aligning with the values of Buddhism. The story of the monk and the incense. To better understand the true purpose of incense offerings, let me share a story. A monk once visited a temple and observed a devotee who was fervently burning incense, making offerings, and reciting prayers. The monk approached the devotee and asked, "What do you hope to receive from your offerings?" The devotee replied, "I am offering incense and prayers to receive blessings from the Buddhas. I want good health, prosperity, and happiness. The monk smiled gently and responded, "The Buddhas are already present with you, and the incense you offer is already a symbol of your sincerity. But blessings are not received by external offerings. True blessings come from within. They come from the purity of your mind, from how sincerely you seek to change and improve yourself." The devotee was puzzled. "But isn't incense a way to receive blessings?" The monk nodded. "Yes, incense can symbolize a pure heart, but it is your heart's true intention and practice that brings blessings, not the incense itself. The mind behind the offering, sincerity, not transaction. This brings us to a crucial point. The mind behind the offering is what truly matters. Buddhism teaches that every action, whether it's burning incense, meditating, or helping others, is an opportunity to purify the mind. The true power of an offering lies in the sincerity and purity of your intentions. Think about it this way. If your mind is clouded by greed, anger, or ignorance while making an offering, the offering itself is tainted. However, if your mind is pure, filled with compassion and understanding, then your offering carries great power, regardless of the material involved. In Buddhist practice, the purpose of incense is to help you return to a state of mindfulness and clarity. It's not about appeasing the Buddhas or buying blessings, it's about aligning your own heart with the Dharma, what the Buddha really wants from us. Many people approach Buddhist rituals with the misconception that if they offer enough or make elaborate offerings, they will somehow earn blessings. But this is not the Buddha's teaching. The Buddha does not ask for our offerings for his own sake. He teaches us to offer to ourselves, to offer our minds and hearts in service of others and the Dharma. In his teachings, the Buddha emphasized renunciation of attachment to worldly desires and material possessions. The act of offering incense, therefore, is not about accumulating more in the material sense. It's about releasing attachments to material desires and opening ourselves up to spiritual growth. The true bless in developing the mind of compassion. Now that we've cleared up some misunderstandings, let's look at what the true blessing of incense offering really is. It's not about the physical act of burning incense, but rather the development of compassion and mindfulness in our daily lives. The true blessing comes from shifting our focus inward. It's about using the incense offering as a reminder to cultivate virtues like kindness, compassion, patience, and understanding. These are the qualities that led to spiritual growth and peace, not external rewards or favors from the Buddhas. Every act of mindfulness, whether in prayer, meditation, or the offering of incense, is an opportunity to reconnect with our higher selves. This is the essence of the Buddhist path to purify the mind, to align with the values of the Dharma, and to embody compassion in our actions. Conclusion: the real power of offering incense. In conclusion, incense is a beautiful and meaningful part of Buddhist practice, but we must understand its true purpose. It is not a transaction to receive blessings, but a means of purification and self-cultivation. The true blessings come when we align our intentions with the teachings of the Buddha, cultivate mindfulness, and develop a compassionate heart. So, the next time you burn incense, remember it's not about the quantity or the price of the incense you offer. It's about the intention behind it. It's about purifying your heart and mind and opening yourself to the wisdom and compassion that Buddhism teaches. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped clarify the true meaning of incense offerings and what they can really bring into your life. Remember, the essence of Buddhism lies in the cultivation of compassion and mindfulness. It's not about the material world, it's about transforming your inner world. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences and reflections. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep insights into Buddhist wisdom. Thank you for being with us today, and may your practice bring peace and clarity to your life.